Silence awaits you in a bitter heart of darkness. You're lost again. How far this time? How far?
How far will our players go tonight? It is Dog and Fractal. Dog is ready to go. Fractal, whenever you're ready, let us know with a hover 3 or the ready in the chat. One set only for our players here in the Super Division. Fractal is ready as well. Odo saying, nice warm-up game, B98 for the world champion. Fractal says he is wasted. Let's see how drunk he can get, maybe with a victory in 3, 2, 1. Tetris, let's go! We are underway. Pog Night of Classic Tetris is upon us. I can't wait. Lumbar coming in. There's a Tetris Fractal on the board. Dog's already got 2. And here comes the third. Bang! Tetris for the world champion. 68,400. A perfect game to the first 12. Fractal will match it with his third Tetris to go to 68,000. Is set up for the delay burn. Gets it to go to 69. Hey now. Dog, meanwhile, says, no delay burns for me. I know how to stack. And I'm going to be correct. Another long bar. He'll fill instead of going for the Tetris. And he'll take the double. Perfect game over. Could have kept it going, but he went for board health instead. That square does not get over all the way left. But he will get the long bar to bring this down and get Tetris. Lombard coming in again for Dog. We'll take it to 144. Fractal at 137. He'll be just fine indeed. Because Dog is just fine right now. He brought that hole all the way back down to row 2. So we'll continue to have at it. Get it under control. Decides to not make the Lombard dependency. Instead create another hole. And that was the right move because he's going to get this board cleaned up. Beautiful plays from Dog. Did not make the Lombard dependency fall for the trickery like the King would. Like the King probably did earlier today in his terrible matches against 6-4. Brutal for the King. 7 calling my name soon. Tetris for Dog. He's going to 198. Fractal at 232. Oh, look at that. Tetris Friendlies is now on the scoreboard. Wow. I can't believe it. Nice palito tuck from Fractal. Gonna get a Tetris to go with it. 279 on Fractal's side. A Tetris for the world champ to go to 244, excuse me. Bumpy is shocked. I am shocked. I thought the scoreboard was going to be only ELO. Last second adjustment there by Dog. Decides he wants to put something else over that left. Tetris. And then wisely puts those T's and Z's over left. All those pieces come. It's like he knew. He knew exactly what was coming. Dog now at 316. Give me a hell yeah for the world champ. 352. At 73 lines for Fractal. Now the lead at the moment. Dog coming back in at 339. 3 lines separate the two. You're watching world-class championship matches. There's so much at stake now in CTL. Usually it was just to play for funsies, to play to see who's the best in the league. And now we got prizes for Division 1. That's right. If you want to be Division 1 and be the world's best, you're now getting prizes. Oh, Buddha's has opened the wallet and says, you want to be the best, then come prove it. Cha-ching! Dollar signs all over the place. LOLing a Classic Tetris League channel. Yeah, man. It's a thing now. It's a thing. Modus has seen the light. He saw how popular Van Dweller has become on the monthly Tetris channel. He said, I've got my own channel. I've never used it. Let's use it. Squares abound for Fractal. Gonna get a nice T for the double. And set this up to burn. Lombard comes to fill the dependency in the center. Got a clean stack at 473. Lombard coming in. Oh, simul bangerangs. Yes, 495 now for Fractal. 503 for the dog. Good opening game to start for our players. And another Tetris for the world champion. He goes to 525. Fractal. Ooh, getting a little dangerous. That tapping will definitely get him some safe plays on the left. Burn, burn, burn. With 15 lines left to go. That J reopens the right side. And a Lombard to score. Fractal. Playing with fire at the top, but gets the rewards. Tetris abound. 570 now. For the 200 IQ Fractal. A Tetris to go into level 19 at 595. Dog has 5 lines to go at 574. But gonna have to probably burn in. He's got some delayed burn set up. Holes in the middle. So definitely not gonna reach that 595 transition score. Unless some miracle happens that he's gonna go super dirty. I was thinking about it, but instead we'll change over 580. So he's about 15,000 points behind Fractal at the changeover. And yeah, dog is starting to get a little dirty here. Has to throw the L in the center. And this will be the dirty double. Dog at 587, trying to get that right side open. Finally does. Fractal's gonna score. There's a score for Dog. Dog at 614, Fractal 679. Dog now with a clean board, off to the races. Trying to get Tetris ready. Good burn in the center. Opens the right once more. Waiting on a Lombard. 3 squares in a row. Nice tuck. A couple of great tucks. And there's a Tetris. Set up for the L spin, of course. Executed beautifully. The Lombard with the Tetris. 670 now for Dog. 739 for Fractal. He's coming out hot. He ain't fooling around. He wants to show the world he can beat the world champion. Dog with a dirty Tetris over on the left side. Double squares help him fill appropriately. Fractal stacking up, little dirty of his own split double, executed perfectly. Look at him fill out, getting all the nice pieces for him to get another split double in the center. Right is reopened, waiting on a Lombard. Dog will get one. There's one for Fractal. Fractal goes to 804. Dog out of the heels at 765. Another Tetris for Fractal as he screen checks at 834. Looking to see what Dog's score is. Dog is sitting at 769. Hey now, times 7. A lot of hey nows right there on that scoreboard on level 23. Dog opens up the right with a Tetris. He'll go to 800,000. Fractal, safety double. Lombard for the rescue with a Tetris to him. 897 on his side. A Dog with another one to go to 830. Hot and heavy action as we are on level 25. Both of them are looking to take it to the house. No fooling around. Opening game of this one. And it's coming out hot. Another one for both. 962 for Fractal. 927 for Dog. We're on level 26. Fractal's going to build up on this row 2. Did not get the pieces that he likes. Has to take a dirty triple down below. And now trying to open up these holes. He'll go to level 27. We're at 983. Dog has a really bad hangerang on the left with that L. What can he do? What can he do? What can he do? Oh, man. Gets a good burn, but that left side's way too high. And Dog is done at 962. Oh, man. That L hanging around middle part of the board on the left really messed him up. Nothing he could do. And Fractal at 827 will take game 1. GG's.
Check. Communication systems online. Data transmission in progress. Engine start sequence.
And Fractal's gonna get his own B score to show Dog you ain't the only one that can do it. Look at him go. Trying to get to level 30. We need another burn for it. He'll do it with a double. Ooh, nice clean board by Fractal. How far can he go? Not much more, but 243 lines. The B11 is good enough. Teaches Dog a lesson. Fractal trying to get that 1.2, as Muda's mentioned. Players that get 1.2, he's adding money into the pot. $5 per every 1.2 million scored. A Mullins allowed past level 25, unless you're on 1.3 pace. Imagine forgetting to turn on computer file. Readies from Fractal, number 3 from Dog. It's time. We continue on. Game number 2 coming up at 3, 2, 1. Tetris. What hot and heavy game 1 that was. Wow. The guys ain't fooling around. That one explosive to open up Thursday Thunder for the CTL baby. The Desire, your host, the king of the restreams. Lombard coming in, 2 of them for Fractal back-to-back, gives him the 45,000 to start through the first 8 lines. Dog with 1 burn already will take another Tetris to go to 46,000. He'll be ahead because of the extra line burn. So really crazy game number 1, excellent match. This is why they're world-class players. They know how to stack, they know how to tap, they take it to the house constantly. Square for the double. Tetris on the right. T-Tuck as well. Sort of a Lombard dependency going on for Fractal on the left side, but he'll get it. Take a double. And then good set of pieces coming in, laid perfectly by I believe he's a member of the CTM investigation team. Van is here. You can let me know. Surprised Van is here. Thought Van was going to be playing El Pelton. Imagine not playing El Pelton tonight. Imagine not letting the king know Van and El Pelton were going to play. Because you're damn right I would restream that. There'd be no mercy held back. That most certainly should be restreamed on this channel. But it won't happen tonight as far as the king restreaming. Got 5 heavy hitting matches already going on here. Tetrises for both. 169 and now for Fractal. 209, followed by a Tetris to go to 232 for the Dog. Gets the L spin so he can set that long bar over on the right side. Leads another long bar for the score. Dog now at 255 through 50 lines. Fractal at 215 through 48. Very nice to see both players playing very well. Bar coming in. There's a Tetris for Fractal. They go to 283. Dog's at 286. Even in lines, but 3,000 points the difference. And Fractal gonna have to set up. Let's see Tetris in, then he'll tuck that J nicely. See what else he wants to do. He's gonna go with a J tuck here instead. Dog also with a bit of a messy situation happening. Oh, he whips that square all the way left. Definitely in a suspenseful dig this can be. Lays that Lombard flat over on the left side, then goes with a Lombard upright on the right. Beautiful horizontal J burn, excuse me. And Dog, world class, of course, figures out how to solve this. Getting close to getting out. Good tucks. He's winning on an S or a T. Guess what? The game says, no, you're not getting it, son. Fractal up high, but we'll get the Lombard for a score. Dog continues to work. That L's going to come perfectly. And a Lombard here to burn as well. Now he's looking for another Lombard. Yo, look at that. Thank you, video game, for giving him the pieces. Gets out of the mess. They get the Tetris as well. 330 for Dog. 368 for Fractal. Fractal also now behind by 6 lines. Gives him the advantage before we go into a transition, if we get there. Dog moving pieces around, and they get some whips a long bar over to the right side. So fast. Fractal gets his own as well to score, and he'll get another one to open up the hole down at the bottom of row 1. Dog gonna reopen that right side. He wants to be Tetris ready quickly, and the long bar will come to fulfill the wish. We're at 381 for Dog. Another Tetris to go to 403. Fractal at 439. This is game number 2. Fractal takes game number 1. It's a huge game, a B11 score. It's just another 1.1 for him, proving why he can belong in this division. He fought hard last season to keep his spot. Had to play the likes of the eventual champion Huffalophagus, played Alex T, played Scotto Bozo, Noodle. Some really good players in last season's division. Tetris for Dog. Dog go to 478. A Tetris for Fractal to go to 532. And a Tetris for Dog again to go to 501. Fractal will add 1 as well to go to 555. A long bar here and a Tetris for Fractal. We'll go to 578. And here we go. 525 for Dog. He's transitioned to level 19. We're off and running. Fractal at 578. Looking to get one more score. He will. And he'll go at 602. He's got about a 50,000 point lead over Dog at the moment. Triple for safety. He's getting up high. This long bar just goes. Oh, simul bangerings from both. Alex T here. Getting okayed by the crowd. There's a Tetris for both. Fractal goes to 660. Dog at 632. Pixelandy very happy with the tuck on level 20, of course. Rooting on his partner in crime, one half of the Video Game Brothers, playing right now. You're going to see the other half coming up after this one. T for the skim for Dog. Lombard for the score. 714 now for the world champion of Classic Tetris in 2020, and another one for him to go to 743, showing you why he is the world champion and a former CTL champion as well. Fractal wants to be one of those, perhaps. Tetris is for him. 750 now on Fractal's side. 773 for Dog. Fractal is behind on lines, so he has the advantage. Dog will really have to pump in the score. The way these two play, it's all or nothing. There you go, guns blazing in these higher speeds. A Tetris for Dog to go to 840. Double square, there's a square there for the double. On Fractal side, has some holes throughout the board, so it's going to take him some time to get out of this. Dog with a daily Tetris up on level 24. He's about 4 or 5 rows high. 874 is his score. The double helps him almost get cleared out. He's going to try to see if he can play with a column 8 well. And that's exactly what he's going to do. And that's what he's going to do. And he's going to score. Transfer the well beautifully on 26. He'll go to 913. Fractal at 860. He's about 8 lines behind. He's keeping up, but another score for Dog. It's in a 945. Getting close to almost 100,000 point lead. Fractal will slam a Tetris and will burn into level 26. Oh, I like that burn setup. That was a beautiful burn setup by Fractal. Leads to a Tetris. Oh, beautiful tucks from Fractal. Set it up with a J and then follow with a T double tuck. But no, he missed up the J piece. This is going to be trouble. He can't get that square roll. There's a hangering long bar. He tried to push the limits of tap, but not going to work there. He's done at 928, and Dog returns the favor to take game 2. We tie it up, and Dog looking to try to get his own B score, but he'll need some level 29 help. Waiting on a long bar for that kill screen Tetris, and it ain't coming! What a shot. But GG's there. Nice job by the world champion. We're tied up now, 1-1. GG's. Thank you for the raid, Largmeister, aka Bill. Welcome in. You're watching the world champion of Classic Tetris take on Fractal. They're tied up 1-1. Both have exchanged max outs in their first 2 games. We're ready to go. Number 3 is from both. It's time. Game number 3. It's a crucial one. It starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Look who's here. Total a-hole of the community. He's in the house. Tugi is here, letting us know. Can we get Ben Famir versus Richard Wolf on this channel? Spam it. Why not? Want to see Ben Famir versus Richard Wolf. Probably one of the greatest anticipated battles of all time going to happen in this season's CTL. Literally nobody cares about Vandy versus Elk. It's a total meme match. Total meme match with top outs at probably 100K. You'd have to invoke the Louis Ben Mullen rule, house rules of restarts at 100K. Fractal playing with some fire here. Finally gets a long bar for that right side. He's playing with some serious fire up at the top. He's running out of room. Good burn of the J to skim to the right. S with a double for safety to kind of bring this down a little bit. There's the long bar again. Finally gets another score, Fractal. And there's another long bar too. Give him a reward for all that patience. 133 for Fractal. 99,000. Make it 101 for the world champion. As he gets out of a mess that he was kind of fooling around with a little bit. Tetris for Fractal to go to 146. And a Tetris for Dog to go to 125. One more coming in. There's a Tetris. Fractal will take us at 169. Hey now. Dog will slam a Tetris waiting on an S or a J. A J comes first. And he's got a nice clean board yet again. Ring that bell. You can still ring the bell here if you like. Because you'll get that nice little live notification to tell you, hey, we're on. Classic Tetris time. Tetris is for both. 218 for Dog. 202 for Fractal in this crucial game 3. Both have exchange max outs. Fractal with a B11. Dog with about an A88, I think it was, something like that. Fractal some trouble. Did not go for the J tuck. Oh man, this is some really nasty P. Oh, he taps that C all the way over. Nice T for the double. That J. Oh, he's getting all the right pieces. Oh, Fractal. Ooh. But now he's not getting the right pieces at this moment. Oh, that left side is so monkey says. Oh, he got a T over. But he can't get that T on the right. Oh, man. He's going to be done at 213. Not enough long bars for him. 17 overall. Clearly the lowest piece. He said he loves squares. And guess what? The game said, here's 34 for you. Along with 41 S's. Oh, man. Brutal RNG. Dog taps over a long bar just for the hell of it. 319 his score. He'll take game number 3 and the 2-1 advantage. GG's. No question. 41S, 17 eye pieces. So good. Welcome in IRN Juggle 28. This is a best of 5. They play 5. They're playing one set. It is a best of 5. We got Humber 3s from both. We will continue now. We go to the pivotal game number 4. It's up next in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Well, they get game 4 started. The King already just finished White Claw number 1. So White Claw 1 is in the books. So up next for the King will be White Claw number 2 before we get to the next match. You can see in the queue there, Tetris Time politely put it in for everybody. Division 1 continues. Pixel Andy will look to start a streak of his own. He'll look for a 2-game winning streak in this season's CTL and would like to continue Rhubarb's losing streak. Rhubarb's beautiful winning streak of over 28 games won in CTL matches comes to an end. on Tuesday night. Titans this past Tuesday. He lost it to Tristop. So here we are now. We're all going to look for another chance. That's right, Tugi. Major scandal going on in the world of esports. Major esports commentator intoxicated while hosting? News at 11. Indeed. Dog with a very high left board. He cannot get that square all the way over, but beautifully burns away some pieces. Gets the right reopen. Lombard here for a Tetris. Helps him bring the board down. He'll throw Lombard over to the left side to kind of begin a burn sequence. And help him fill that left so it doesn't get too monkey's ass. Fractal, meanwhile, is at 182. Looking crisp. Lombard to score. We'll take him to 205. Dog's already at 107. They're even in line, so suffer start for Dog. But you know the world champion, he don't fool around. And he can easily catch up in points when he starts getting that stack under control. It just slams Tetris after Tetris after Tetris. Tugi coming in with Luis Zabi to replace the king at CTWC. Nah. Because by the time it is CTWC time, he will be on the injured list with a broken bicep. This is Achilles heel. A broken bicep. If anybody's ever heard of that. A very painful injury. Especially when you have to deal with your tapping arm. You can't imagine the pain to tap with a broken bicep. Imagine breaking muscles, man. Excruciating pain. Beautiful palito tuck done by Dog. Take a shot, commentate. Every time I say bangarang, take a shot. You want to play a drinking game? That's the one to do. Every time you hear the king say bangarang, take a shot. You want to play? Go right ahead. One more engage. Bangarang. Tetris for Fractal. We'll go to 349. Dog. Nice tucks here at the top. Spin of a J. Leads to the Lombard for his Tetris. He'll go to 272. Fractal 372. 100,000 points been maintained throughout. Fractal looking to tie this one up. Take us to a decider. Gain at least 2 points in this one. Dog looking to wrap it up and take away 6. He'll be a point behind his video game brother, Pixelandy, who currently is tied leading the pack. After his sweep of Jeff on Tuesday. Fractal reopens the right side, kind of throws that Z in the middle, really nowhere else to put it. He's going to try to get Burns going again. There he goes. I was going to say, it looked like he was going to forego the J double in the center, but then he's like, no. I see it. I'm going to fix it. And did it quickly. 389 now for Fractal with a clean board. Dog. Unfortunately, Lombard's going to come. Cannot open up the well, but he smartly redoes it with a beautifully executed T-piece after moving the long bar, where it looked like he was going to try to force it open. Dog very smart. 387 to 457. He's catching up. That's just Dog at 410. But Fractal will slam another one. They go to 480. 2 lines behind is Fractal against Dog. Tyrannosaurus Rad, 9 a.m. here. Haha. Whatever here is, clearly it's on the other side of the world because it is 8:05 Eastern. A wrestling fan, you know what 8:05 meant. Not just with Dog, we go to 435 on his side, and another touch to go to 457, catching up, but behind in the line, ahead in the line count. Excuse me. What is White Claw? Is it a sweet drink? It's the sweetest drink of all time, clearly. It's too sweet, baby. What? Welcome in, Rick. Dog getting pounded with squares. Oh, he taps out with the lumbar. And another one to help him keep this board down. But now he's going to have a hell of a cleanup to do. He's at 509 at 133 lines. We're on level 19. Fractal joins him now at 600,000. We're off and running. Fractal looking to tie it up. Take us to the decider. Give Andy and Rhubarb some more warm-up time. Dog wants to end it. Tetris for Fractal goes to 631. We head to level 20. Dog has cleaned it up. That J will get the right reopen, and Dog is rebuilding at 523, down 110,000 points. So if ever is the time to do it, it's now for Fractal. Safety triple on the right with no Lombards in sight. Beautiful skim of the J and another double with the S. Lombard engage. There's a Tetris. Fractal at 669. Hey now, hey now, hey now, hey now, hey now, hey now. And some major hey nows. So that left side, he had a couple of misdrops there. Could not get things over left. He gets that Lombard this time. And the J for the double. And another J vaulted over. Fractal at 699. Dog at 586. Fractal's got to stay alive here. Cannot give it away because then he'll give Dog too much runway. Dog's at 617. Down 100,000 points. But for Dog, that can mean nothing. He can just go crazy on this post. And here we go. Another Tetris. Dog at 675, firing right back. Fractal getting aggressive. He knows he has to. Game will not give him the piece that he wants. Going to go with the double wheel, then take a safety double, adjust the T for the J, skim of the Z. Bang! Tetris. Fractal 755. Dog with a Tetris. They go to 735. Another one from Fractal to try to keep the distance. The race is on. Another Tetris on row 2 for Fractal to take us to 817. Another Tetris for Dog to take us to 797. He has closed the gap. He was down 100,000 points. And he's now taking the advantage. Goes to level 26. He's got a beautiful board with the slope and left. Kind of like a 4 wide on the right happening. Vaults. Waiting on a Lombard. Safety triple for Dog. Fractal. Oh, Fractal a misdrop. Gets a Lombard to burn. Would have loved that square first. Double Lombards here. Definitely help. And that T is going to absolutely help as well. Opens up the right. Beautiful Tetris for Fractal. Dog is waiting on a Lombard. Keeps that right open. He has a bit of a misdrop of a Z on the left. Dog at 878. And he's going to top out. Oh, man. He waited for the Lombard. Just don't come. Fractal at 929. Says game 4 is no more. You had a feeling these guys wouldn't take it long, and they didn't disappoint. We're going to the decider to settle it once Fractal is done. GG's. We got hover 3s from both. That means it's time. Let's go. Game number 5, the world champion, and perhaps a contender this year in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Throw it down to decide who will take the 5 points to start their CTL season, and who will come away with only 2. It's such a tough division. So many good players. Usually, Division 1 only contains 6 to 7 players. You usually keep it to a very small elite group, and they usually play 2 sets. This year, the field has expanded. We doubled it. There are 12 players in this division. We make it a super division, along with Division 2, both large, containing 24 of the best players in the world that are facing off. So Division 1, these are these 2 guys right here. No fooling around. You're going to get some good ones next as well. Pixel Andy and Vicious Rhubarb are on standby. We will jump into their match immediately after this one is done. Lombard in, score for Fractal. We go to 114. Dog at 54,000. A little bit of a tough start. Trying to get that right reopened. Finally does. And tapping all those pieces over to the left. Make sure to get that right stayed open. Lombard comes in. A second one for a score. Dog at 105. Fractal at 159. Fractal will get aggressive. Use his Lombard to get Tetris ready. Let's go L all the way over. Skip this L as well. And a long bar here. Peekayric, Tetris for Fractal, 183. And another long bar for a score. They go to 205. Dog at 131 after another Tetris. And there's another one. Why not? Get us to 154. Even in lines, but behind in the score again is Dog. After a little bit of troubles in the opener. Dog drought. And they let us know it is a dog drought. 15 long bars for Dog, 17 for Fractal. Fractal with a better score because his long bars have come in a timely manner. Dog has not been getting them. Either getting them when the well is closed or not getting them at all. Tetris, 205 for Dog. Another long bar, another Tetris to go to 228. He's starting to catch up when the long bars rain. Fractal will pad the points to 98 for him. Another long bar, another Tetris will go to 321. Dog doing everything he can. Wants to start off, as mentioned, with a win. Doesn't want to fall behind his brother's brother, putting in a big sweep over Jeff. Jeff honestly didn't have it Tuesday night. It was tough to see that. Usually Jeff comes out a lot stronger. Would have expected some good transition play. Andy didn't even have to break a sweat. So Andy's like, I'll come back tonight. Let's go. Oh, man. Interesting missed rotation by Dog, but then he goes with the Palito Tuck, aka the Vitz. And now that board is all fixed up after some minor surgical moves. 300,000 for Dog, 361 for Fractal. Who knew people like to watch CTL? Right, Pumpy, 70 of you are here watching this throwdown between the CTWC 2020 champion and perhaps a contender for 2021. Fractal did a hell of a job going to his group final, only losing the cheese in the second set. He had to do a bracket reset. Fractal was in the losers bracket. CTWC 2020 had to come back and fight through. He beat Quaid to get the shot at Cheese. Then he had to beat Cheese twice in order to make it to the top 8. He beat Cheese in a decider 3-2. Bracket reset. They both had to go to another decider where Cheese just barely edged out Fractal in a very exciting Game 5. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's on YouTube. Go to CTWC's YouTube page. You can see one hell of a match between those two. And that was before Cheese started rolling. So most certainly Fractal can be a contender for any top 8 finish. I'm showing you why. He can hang with the world champion. 507 for Fractal at 108 lines. Tetris for Dog to go to 487 at 112. Another score for Fractal. Just beautiful games, honestly, by Fractal. You can throw game number 3 out the window. An early top from Fractal. And call it an early top. You know, it was about 200 or 300K that he topped out at, but for a player of his caliber, that's most certainly is an early top out. We're at 557 with 9 lines left to go. Take a safety double to go to 558. Waiting on a long bar. Guess what? It ain't coming. There we go. He gets one now. We'll have one more line to burn, so he's just going to try to get this board set beautifully. And he'll go with a square. And there we go. We change over. 585 out of Tetris to go to 609 on Fractal side. Beautiful J-burn. Dog got one more to go. He's trying to change over. He's at 579. And there we go. He gets the Tetris to go to 603. Ooh, butt punching tight as we go into the exciting finale. Tetris with Dog to go to 629. T-Tuck and another Tetris for 654. Beautiful horizontal burn from Fractal with the L. Got a Tetris after 662 and another one for him to go to 688. Dog on the offense, building up. T's all the way to left, but then a safety triple. No long bars coming in. He's being wary of those droughts. Ooh, he can't get that J, so he used the long bar to reopen the right side. Gets a long bar to score. Now he needs something over to that left. He will use the J, and this long bar here will burn, and there you go. Dog is starting to bring this down to a more safer height, and there's a Tetris for Fractal. Double square, so he has to use one to burn. avoiding trying to put those long bars on the left side, creating dependencies. Look at the score now. Fractal at 774, Dog at 724. Fractal flat board, another Tetris will go to 803 on level 23. Dog at Tetris, they go to 753 on 23. 50,000 points the difference. Both Tetris ready with beautiful boards. Long bar for Fractal to go to 833. Dog, a long bar to go to 783. 50,000 stays the same. They exchange the scores. Another Tetris for both. Fractal goes to 24. A Tetris will take him to 895. And another one to hit 926 on level 25. He's feeling it right now. He's got a 100,000 point lead over Dog. Dog will take a Tetris to go to 859. Dog knows what he's got to do. Got to play balls to the wall. He's got to catch. Fractal is not going to top out when he's on this type of game. Fractal taking the safety burns to keep this board managed. Lumber coming in. There's a Tetris 966 for Fractal. A Tetris for Dog to go to 923. We're on level 26 now. The final 3 levels are here before we get to the post. A01 for Fractal. He's maxed out already. Dog will have to do it just to catch, but he's got holes now in the board. This Tetris will help him get closer, but now he's going to spend time digging. This is some rough setup for Dog. Good square for the burn. He's on level 27, but Fractal's already at A69. Hey now! Times 10, baby! And another Tetris to go to B04 with 10 lines left. Fractal looks like he's going to close it out. Dog has to clean it up. Dog now on level 28 at A03. He's down 100,000 points. Ooh, he's setting up dirty freaking Tetris from Dog. Fractal has one more burn. He gets another Tetris. They're going to B54. And another one. They're going to B82. He's going to play on 29, trying to get some more points. Dog is in major trouble. He knows it's going to build so high. Another dirty Tetris. But it's not going to be enough. At age 78, he can't catch. And Fractal B82. You can't be beat. Who survives game number 5? And he'll take the game of the match. GG's. Unbelievable finish. Dog had enough. He's left. Let's take you over to the winner scene because he deserves it. Congratulations to your winner of this one. It is a Fractal. Amazing job right there. Had to take it all the way to Max Out City and then some. Doug put up a hell of a fight chasing it down, but then got messy on 26 into 27. Could not recover. Some great dirty friggin' Tetrises. But Fractal's the one that comes away victorious, near 1.2, almost adding to the pot. Excellent game. Split square, the meta, perhaps. Motos. Fractal, most certainly viable enough for the meta. Congratulations, Fractal. Good start for you. And he holds the penguin tight, knowing that's the lucky charm. Congratulations. What a match. My God.